Hello, Taurus. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your June 2024 Zodiac Energy reading. I hope this reading finds you well. This is for, of course, all Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And if you know your other signs, if this is your Sun sign, you know your Moon and Rising, check those out. If this is your Moon and you know your Rising and Sun, check those out. If this is your Rising and you know your Moon and Sun, check those out. Watching all three of them, or whatever zodiac sign fits in whatever area of your life that you may need work on or answers with, finding that particular sign and giving that a watch as well. It may bring a complete circle to the answers that you may be looking for, or give you a little bit more to think about. Okay, so again, this is collective energy zodiac reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We are going to be using the Energy Oracle. We are going to be using the Spellcasting Oracle, the Everyday Witch Tarot, and the Everyday Witch Oracle. If you'd like to offer a blessing, gift, or donation for this reading, you can do so through PayPal and Cashapp, and those links are in the description below. So let's see what your energy is, Taurus, for the month of June 2024. Again, thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in. This is such a wobbly table. All right. Ooh, cornucopia. Love, love, love that. One fell on the floor. Let me get it. So we have cornucopia. Now, cornucopia, we have 1 and 1. That's 2, stability and balance. We also have the sun, which is also the number 1. And then we have the thinking woman. And I believe 7 and 4 is 11. So that's another 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So I feel that the month of June for you, Taurus, is going to be one of extensive soul searching, transformation, balance, stability, creation, nurturing, abundance, prosperity, finding your connection to spirit, source, or God, finding what makes you tick, finding your freedom, finding your growth, ascending to new levels of opportunity, ascending to new levels of opportunity, new levels of spirituality. And I don't know why I feel the need to say, because I don't ever talk about it, ascending to new levels of Christianity. So I don't know if you're thinking about getting baptized here. I don't know if you're thinking about becoming a missionary, or possibly even a pastor, or feeling the need to spread the word about God. But I was really, really, really being pushed to say an ascension to a higher level, or a higher, being more educated, or being, not just being more educated, but it's like speaking the word, right? Speaking your truth about Christianity, about God, the Bible. I mean, there's really, really a push there to want to speak on that and speak about that, growing into the version of self that you've always wanted to be. Perhaps you're coming out of a different type of spiritual practice. Perhaps that out of all the studying that you've done, you've come to the realization that Christianity, whatever that means to you, is what you resonate with the most. And because of that, there is this sense of, I want to say, home. There's a sense of, I found where I belong. The sun card here is this cup running over. So there's a sense of growing, the sense of expression, the sense of creativity, being very connected to music, to art, to journaling, to reading, to writing. And I also feel like there's a lot of freedom here. Perhaps you lost your way And through Christianity or through the Bible or to the teachings and readings of God or Jesus or a higher power, you have found your way back. And there is this transformation that's happening. And I love that we have all of these ones: stability and balance, creation, recognition. This is, I love this. I love this reading. So we have the Lovers. We have the High Priestess. We have the Three of Swords. And you know, oh, look at this. And we have the Sun. So I think the High Priestess here is interesting because we talked about Christianity and spirituality here. And I was being very much guided to talk about you finding your way back, right? And the Three of Swords is this feeling of loss, be it a physical loss, an emotional loss, or you feeling as if there was this mental loss, like I don't know where I belong, I don't know who I am, I'm finding my way. And I feel the Lover's card is someone helping you do that. So you may be in a substantial relationship with someone, or focusing on or coming into a relationship with someone who is very spiritual in the sense of Christianity. And I know the High Priestess there is connecting to a higher level of spirituality and bringing balance to that. And I kind of feel with that Three of Swords that there was a time that you felt lost. You weren't sure if what spirituality meant to you, or how you may even, the words breaking away from the version of spirituality in the whole of the sense feels to you, right? There's this feeling of losing something, right? But then we have the Sun, which is this feeling of enthusiasm and happiness and inspiration and an excitement and a connection to spirit on a higher level. And spirit could mean anything you want it to, right? Spirit can be God. It can be Jesus. It can be whatever spiritual element resonates with you, whatever God or goddess, whatever deity, angels, archangels, ancestors. I mean, but I think it's interesting that we have these books here that she's learning from, but we also have these books here. And this was very much guided me, pushed me in a way to talk about Christianity and growing and ascending to that. And this very much is about connecting to that higher power of spirit within one and trying to find a balance to that. So I kind of feel that there was this thought of, in order to have one, you have to give up the other, but not necessarily true. I know a lot of people who very much read tarot and believe in meditation, which is actually prayer anyways, who believes in visualization and tarot and oracle and medium, doing medium work and energy work. And they very much are Christians. They very much believe in God. They've been baptized. So I kind of feel that if our God is an all-loving God and an all-forgiving God, and we were created in the image of Him, and we are able to do what we do here with our tarot or mediumship or energy work, et cetera, then it is normal for us for spirituality as a whole to encompass Christianity, Jesus, God, angels, archangels, divine protectors, whatever that may be to you. So, and I know that a lot of people think in a lot of different ways, and I'm not trying to push my beliefs on anyone. I am just saying that there is a sense here of, there is a feeling here of you wanting to have it all. There is this feeling here of you ascending to a higher level of Christianity, maybe transitioning or transforming, maybe meeting someone who is trying to express or explain to you that this is the way this has to be, but you are a very spiritual person, and there's this fear of needing to choose one over the other. Now, I'm not sure how this person is going to, if this is a relationship, and if this person is trying to explain to you that you have to choose, that you can't read tarot, oracle, speak to the dead, energy work, all of that kind of stuff, and be a person of, Christianity, or a person of God, or whatever, if that is the case. And I'm not sure what they are, if this is the case, how they're trying to explain that pick and choose kind of thing. And I'm not sure how they would take it if someone was to say, well, if I'm created in the image of God and I have these abilities that allow me to do A, B, and C, wouldn't those gifts be gifts from God? So there's this feeling here of a loss, and what I'm feeling, and I'm feeling very hot and flustered about it, is that there could be someone who is trying to convert you to something completely different that they believe. And I also feel that perhaps maybe with this person or these people, that there is no room for you to believe what you believe, that there's only room for them to believe what they believe. And that's why we have that Three of Swords energy. But I think when you recognize that it is okay to believe, that there is this energy of the sun, there is this energy of having it, of being connected on a higher power, of appreciating, recognizing, and giving love to self. We have the mother, maiden, crone energy here. And I think as we get older, we get wiser. And as we get older, sometimes we get more independent. And as we get older, sometimes we come more into the realization that it's no one's place to tell us what we should be doing and how we should be relating our existence to whatever higher power we do. And when those who are not as free to speak about it, or as willing to listen to the conversations about it, they seem to kind of, shun. So we have the Four of Cups, and Spirit, Source, God, angels, ancestors, whomever it is offering you an opportunity here. The Four of Cups is offering you an opportunity here. Now, maybe you're not willing to step into this opportunity because this person may be very vocal about the relationship and how they want this relationship and what this relationship should be, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I find it interesting that we also have the Emperor here, this divine masculine energy here, next to the Three of Swords, because this is very much creating a plan, right? Being in a position of authority and creating the plan on what's next, and being open to fighting for that, being open to fighting for what you want and what you need. That Four of Cups energy is this feeling of, oh no, here we go again. You could be in this place of complacency, boredom, or comfortability, or maybe just not wanting to deal with it because you don't want to deal with how people on the outside would be affected by, or what they would say about you, choosing both, right? So it's very interesting here that there is this feeling of ascending to a higher level of Christianity is the word that came through very loudly, right? Blossoming, blooming, transitioning, transforming. And then we have the High Priestess, using one's intuition and using one's divine abilities to make the decisions that one needs to make to move forward with one's life, right? And so if you are offered this opportunity to be in this relationship, but this relationship is saying that in order for you to be in this relationship, there has to be some sort of sacrifice, and you're here like, and Spirit is saying, look, you have the knowledge, you have the tools and the knowledge that it takes to take this opportunity and do what needs to be done for you, and kind of spread the word and the message of Spirit, of Source, as opposed to spreading the word of, or instead of trying to define or split apart or navigate through the muddy waters of Christianity and spirituality, if that makes sense. But the cornucopia is having it all. And the Sun card is having it all, right? So I kind of feel that you're making this plan to kind of do what you need to do for you, right? But in a way that is gentle, in a way that is kind, right? And navigating that energy, stepping into your strength and courage and navigating that energy how you feel that energy needs to be navigated, and stepping into a time of abundance and prosperity, the time of that divine goddessness, and offering a sense of nurturing to self. And I also want to point out that we have someone who's pregnant here in the Queen of Cups when we talk about having fun, living life, being in a sense of nurturing, in a sense of love, in a sense of compassion and empathy and intuition and imagination. And we also have someone who's pregnant here in the Sun card. So you could have all of these great ideas on how to incorporate Christianity into your spirituality, or spirituality into your Christianity, to bring something more to the people, right? To bring something more to your practice, to bring something more to reach a broader field of people in your teachings, right? Because I very much feel that with that High Priestess and the Thinking Woman, this is you teaching. This is you wanting to spread the word. But this is you wanting to incorporate that Christianity with your spiritual beliefs in order to spread the word and try to create this sense of it being one and the same, just with different tools, if that makes sense. So I kind of feel that you're stepping into, if this is the case, you're going to need a lot of courage and a lot of strength to do this, because there are a lot of people out there who are very much set in their ways and the beliefs of Christianity and spirituality being very separate, and one being against God's will, God's law, or being against Christianity, period. So there's a lot of convincing that I feel that you're going to be doing on this journey, if this is in fact your journey. If you are thinking about leaving one behind and really learning and teaching the other, I mean, regardless, I feel, in my opinion, that regardless of what you do, there's going to be a great loss here, because this is the pickle. This is the pickle that we have. Some people, okay, I'm going to use a reader as an example. When, oh my goodness, what was her name? When a specific, she created Doreen Virtue. When Doreen Virtue started creating all of her tarot and oracle cards, and she talked about spirit, and she talked about source, and she talked about the her connection with angels and guides, and being able to speak to those who have passed, and all of these great things. And then there was a moment to where she reflected on everything, and she started going back to church. And now she defines all of this as witchcraft, or someone being possessed by a demon, or someone being, the devil talking through me. So when she was practicing spirituality, she lost a lot of people who saw this and saw what she did as devil worshiping or witchcraft or black magic or whatever. When she transitioned over to Christianity, all the people who do the spiritual stuff, like the reading the tarot and the energy work and all of that, thought she drank the Kool-Aid. So I think that you're going to have to work very hard at creating a conversation here about having it all, being able to read tarot, being able to be open to spirituality, and also be a church-going Christian as well. And yeah, there are some people who are like, yes, we very much accept that, but there are some people who are very much not on that page and probably will never be. The Lover's card here, I really, 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 really feel that there is a relationship, a significant relationship here in your life that may be trying to convince you that of one way or another. And I also think that same relationship isn't going to be one of substance when you start talking about or making plans on combining the two things that you feel very deeply about, and mustering up the strength and the courage to taking two and creating one. And the Three of Cups card here is you just allowing Spirit to kind of show you the way and celebrating that divine energy within self, right? This to me feels really deep and really interesting. And we have the Strength card again. We have the Strength card here. We have this strength. Strength is about growth and about transformational energy. It's having the courage to grow. It's having the courage and the strength to grow into the person that you desire to become, or instead of the person that someone else desires you to be, right? I mean, when we get into relationships, we have a tendency to sacrifice parts of who we are to be whom that other person desires us to be. Some of us. I was very lucky to be in a relationship, to be accepted for who I am and what I do, without my significant other trying to forcing me or convincing me to change to live up to his ideals, right? That's not going to happen. So don't even waste your breath. I am who I am, and I've been this way, and I've cultivated, and I've, planted seeds. And some of those seeds that I planted, I recognized that they weren't what was beneficial for me. So I had to pull those up by the root, and I planted more. And we shift, we ascend, we change. And some of those seeds that we plant that come to fruition, we recognize that those are not for us, and we have to plant more seeds and be true to who we are. And I think that on this transitional journey that you're on, that we have the Passion card. This is your passion. This is, what it is that you're passionate about, regardless if it's preaching, if it's praying, if it's doing missionary work, if it's reading tarot, if it's doing energy work, if it's ascending to a higher level of spirituality or Christianity, whatever that is, you are in a sense of offering back. You are in your abundant cornucopia, prosperous divine goddess element. You are open to everything that comes. You are giving birth to something fresh and something new, and you are having fun with it. I think the only problem is that on the emotional side, there may be someone who is giving you an ultimatum, either this or that, and that's why we have the Three of Swords, because you've chosen. There's also good luck here. We have the little man here with his little pot of gold. We have, and that's all about good luck. We have this beautiful black cat wearing its crown, so you are in a position of authority. We have the beautiful dragonfly, and dragonflies are all about freedom and movement. We have the ladybug that is all about love and happiness, and we have the acorns, and those are the seeds that we are talking about planting, right? Planting those new seeds and nurturing and allowing yourself to grow strong and brave and courageous. We have, and there it is, follow your dreams. Okay, follow your dreams. We have one card that fell on the floor. Give me a minute to pick it up. We have the water magic. I love this. She's so in her element. We have the sand dollar. I always see the sand dollars as luck, as someone who is very connected to the ocean, the sea, or a body of water. Her cup is flowing over here so beautifully and wonderfully. There is so much love here for you, so much self-love here for you. With that Queen of Cups energy that we have here, I feel that is about, and we have another water card, by the way. With that Queen of Cups energy here, I kind of feel like with this flowing over and this cup flowing over, that what you are doing is out of love for yourself, not so much out of what anyone else wants you to do. I think this is going to be a very eye-opening and inspirational month for you. We have rebirth and reinvention. So you're reinventing yourself here. We have the dolphins playing in the background. We have the sea turtles, the little baby sea turtles who just hatched going toward the water. We even have this cat who is here on the shore, kind of looking at her and seeing this new version. And everyone seems to be excited and everyone seems to be happy about this new version of self. I mean, even she is very open. I believe that she's without clothes. Hold on. Yes, she is without garment. She's wearing a necklace. She's naked. She is standing in that water. The sun is going down behind her. So this is a reinvention here. This is a rebirth. This is a renewal. This is a time of really intense transformational energy for you. You're being guided to follow your dreams and to follow your passion. And don't give up that for anything in the world. Anything. Know that you are divinely guided in love, Taurus. Talk soon.